Good morning. This is Mona, and this is my morning view. It's fall edition 2025, and it is the week of Thanksgiving. So, returning back to work today, in accordance to the 3 days early week, it is Turkey Week. Turkey Week at school. All right. So this is turkey number 1. You're like, how can I take a woman serious when she's got a crazy turkey on her head? All right. So, today, on my Morning View Fall Edition 2025, beautiful day, a little chilly, it is Memory Monday. So, what am I thinking about Memory Monday? It is a little distracting to have this turkey on my head, isn't it? Memory Monday. So what I'm thinking about today is some old time terms. And you know what? I'm thinking about maybe bringing these up every now and then. Just some old time terms, like where do they come from? And some of them aren't even really said anymore. But for the most part, people my age will have heard them. So today, I'm talking about mind your P's and Q's. Mind your P's and Q's. All right, let me talk to you about minding your P's and Q's. So that was an old bar term back in the day, before my term, probably around when the country was established time frame. I don't know how far back it goes. I don't even know if it's American. It could be, British. It could be. But basically, without knowing the actual history of mind your P's and Q's, I know that it came from the term in a bar, meaning mind your pints and quarts. Mind your pints and quarts. Because what happens if you're not taking responsibility for how much you are indulging in, right? So once you do that, then you get loud, boisterous, blah, blah, blah. People are like, man, how annoying. Mind your P's and Q's. You don't mind your P's and Q's, you could get 86th, right? So I just know some of these terms, not from experience. So mind your P's and Q's. Now, bring it into today's time frame. Mind your P's and Q's. So, I am thinking, if I can, mind your own opinions. Mind your own opinions. Mind your own, so it's not a P or a Q, but, when you're intoxicated, you don't care what comes out of your mouth, right? It just flows. The stopper is broken for at least that time period. And how many times the next day people are sorry for some of the things that they said while they were intoxicated. Now, that has to come from somewhere. So somewhere deep down, there's this feeling of it's true to them. Or maybe they just were taking it out on somebody that, when people get angry and they just lash out at everybody instead of lashing out at the situation that it belongs to, and not, they'll just be angry with everybody, grumpy, angry, frustrated, and it's like, dude, what did I do to you? Nothing, has nothing to do with you. Well, then why are you being so nasty to me, right? So sometimes that happens. So mind your P's and Q's. Mind your pints and quarts. So a lot of times what happens is we get intoxicated by our ideology. Intoxicated by our ideology. Or intoxicated by the ideology that you buy into. Okay, so that's another one that you buy into. And then, of course, your own opinions. Now, the way I see it, it is this They're starting to take down a tree across the street, so I'm trying to hurry this process up, and I'm already hearing the chainsaw. So when you're not minding your P's and Q's in the sense of your opinion or ideology and such, you're looking towards yourself, right? And we are not to be leaning on our own understanding. That's Proverbs 3, 5 and 6. Do not lean on your own understanding, right? It's a matter of lack of wisdom, a lack of understanding. And then we lean on our own thoughts. And our thoughts and God's thoughts are not the same thoughts. So he calls us to be sober-minded. Sober-minded. That's really where I got these P's and Q's from. Mind your P's and Q's. Because if you don't, you get intoxicated. But you're to be sober-minded. This is going to be a short one because they are already starting to rev up the noise. And once they start the chipper, then we're done. And the chipper's on my side of the road. So a short one today. Make sure you go over to YouTube and subscribe. And my YouTube channel is Mona E. Harrison. You'll see my white hair. You'll see my beautiful face. You'll know you're in the right spot. I'm not always wearing a turkey on my head. But go there to YouTube, Mona E. Harrison, because Facebook only keeps these up for 30 days and then they're gone. But on YouTube, I upload the longer version and then I'll do a 3-minute commercial. Like, subscribe, share, anything that you find valuable, and I will see you tomorrow. Blessings, everybody, in another turkey suit. All right.